G'day and welcome to another video. In today's lesson we will learn how to make this really cute bow. It is great for using up small amounts of yarn. There will be a free written pattern located on my website. So let's get started on the lesson. For our supplies, we're going to need a small amount of yarn. I've got worsted weight yarn, which is equivalent to 10 ply, but you can use 8 ply or double knit. You're going to need a crochet hook to give you firm tension. This yarn normally recommends a 5.5 or a size I hook, but I'm using a 4.5mm or a size 7. If you're using 8 ply or double knit, I would recommend a 3.5 crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and also a yarn needle with a large eye. Popping the yarn aside, we're going to start with a slip knot. You can do this any way that you like. And what you're going to decide is how high you want your bow. So if you're looking at your bow going straight across, you want to decide on the height. And this is how many chains we're going to make. I've done 8 chains. That is, oh, I've got my tape measure right here. I was going to say about 1.5 inches. No, it's 2 inches. So it's about 2 inches long, if you just wanted to know. But we're also going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook, so we do lose a smidge of our length, but not much, our height, sorry, but not much at all. So into the second chain from the crochet hook, not including the one on our crochet hook. This is 1 and 2. Going to go into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Into each chain across, we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to turn our work around. Chain 1. I'm actually going to single crochet into that same stitch and in each stitch across. And into that last stitch here we're going to work single crochet as well. Chain 1, turn your work. Into that first stitch there I'm going to work a single crochet, and I'm just repeating what I did on the last row. Single crochet all the way across. So if you haven't really done a strip before like this, it might be a good idea to count your stitches as you go, just in case you lose a stitch. So previous row had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, because we're not counting that chain 1 there. So that's good. We're going to repeat this this row, so the previous row that we just did, till we have a strip that's long. In the next video clip I will show you how long I've made my crochet strip. So I'll just crochet my strip and I'll meet you in just a sec. I have 36 rows altogether, and I've cut my yarn off, and I've got about, let's say, probably 12 inches, I'd say. Yeah, about 10 to 12 inches. We need the long tail. I'm just going to pop that through the hole. We need a long tail so that we can sew this together. So finding your yarn needle, wherever that's gone, and threading that. What we're going to do is we're going to fold this in half, and we're going to sew up the ends. And see how there's like a big hole here? That's not going to matter. It will be at the back of our bow, so we won't even see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to sew 2 ends together. I'm just going under both loops on both sides. I'm going to do this all the way across. When we get to the ends, we're going to go through the loop and pull snug. So now we have this tube. What we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half. We're going to line up the seam at the halfway mark. Might just want to sew back that tail first. Let's just sew that back across so we can hide that in there. Snip off that yarn. And also we need to sew in that end. Sorry. We need to just do that before we fold it in half. I want to make it look nice and neat. Just going to capture those two stitches there because there was like a little gap at the end. Then I'm going to weave this down in and out of the stitches. So again, we're going to, the seam is here, about the halfway mark. Pop that aside. Grab your yarn, not that big because that's too short. Grab your crochet hook again. And you can make this part a different width if you want to. What we're going to do is we're going to chain 4. Into the second chain from the hook. So don't count the one on the crochet hook. That's 1 and that's 2. I'm going to work a single crochet and in each chain across. Again, if you wanted to change the number of stitches you had, you can use more or less chains at the beginning. Chain 1 and turn. And this row we only have 3 stitches. Chain 1 and turn. So we're just doing exactly what we did on the other section of the bow. We've just got less stitches. And what we want to do is make a little strip that is big enough to go round the middle section of the bow. So it's going to go around there. So I just need to do a few more rows. I have 8 rows all together, and it is a bit stretched because I have stretched it. And that's because I was just testing it to go around the middle. And that looks all squashed because I did squash it. So the back seam is here. Make sure that's in the center when you lay it flat. What we're going to do is we're going to pinch it, and what I do is I put my finger in the middle, grab each side like that, and just squish it together. Or you can grab the outsides and sort of squish them under. It just depends how you want to do it. Or you can just grab hold of this and wrap it around. And you want this centerpiece, this little skinny strip here, we want that really tight. Because if it's not tight, it's not going to pull it in and look like a bow. And you can actually adjust that. after it's been sewn up like that, but you want that quite tight. So again, I'm going to cut off a long tail. I'm going to pop that end through the loop. I'm going to sew this one in first because I can just see it getting in the way. We're going to weave in this little tiny end we have here. I should have left that a little bit longer so it was easier to weave in, but not to worry. Just snip that off. So we're going to put it around, and your seam and the join will be at the back. So grabbing your I hate it when that happens. If that happens, we just snip it off. Try again. It's better. So grabbing both ends of the short little band around the middle, we're going to stitch like we did last time, and we're going to go through both loops. On the end one, we're going to go through the loop and then just pull snug. So that's the back, so this is the front. Again, we can adjust it how we want it. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can pinch it . It's just not going to work because the camera's on. But you get the idea. You can pinch it and you can adjust it. You could even put a few stitches through just to hold it in place if you would like to. I'm just trying to remember how I did a bow. I did a while ago and I can't remember how I did it. I'm sure I just pinched it. Kind of looks like it did. Anyway, you get the picture. So we can pull out the edges there, squish in the middle, and we have our bow. That is really cute, and this would look really cute on a headband or on a hat or bag, anything, scarf. You could add it to many things. And I'm just going to sew the end in and then bring it out in the middle of the strip so that when I go to sew this onto something, I haven't decided what yet, but that will have something to attach it with. Awesome. That is really, really cute. So I'm just take my needle out. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That was quite a cute video, this one. You can make it all different colours, change it up however you like, different textures of yarn as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please share your creations on our Facebook page and Google+. Please subscribe as there'll be plenty more videos to come. We also have a newsletter now on Bob Wilson 123 that is located on my website. Lots of free patterns and great ideas and inspiration for colour. Check it out on my website. I will put all the links that you need in the description box. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy crochet!